and y'all were arguing about this before the cameras even started rolling, which tells you how real this discussion is. All right, the Bucks have won 14 games in a row as we all sit here.
Yeah.
The Celtics, they did lose on Monday, so that actually put Milwaukee into first place. But God, this is like as close as it can be when you compare these two teams, championship chances. I want to break down their starting five for you guys. So we put the fives up here in the studio. Let's just start with Boogie. Who's the best player on the court? When these 10 guys are on the court, we'll show them up on the screen too. When you've got these 10 guys on the court, who's the best player on the court?
That's easy, Giannis.
Do you think that's true?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think Giannis is the best player in the league.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's the best
Matt
player.
Barnes was in here the other day. I believe he said he thought Jason was better.
I mean, just the way Giannis affected the game. I mean, you know, I'm a Celtic fan. I love the Celtics. But, I mean, in all honesty, you know, Giannis is a two-time MVP. He's in his prime. He dominates both ends of the court. I mean, nobody is doing the things he's doing on both levels, on both sides of the ball equally like him. So I'll give him the edge.
All right, so Giannis number one, Jason Tatum number two. We can all agree.
Yeah.
Who's the third best player on the court?
Third best player.
You better not go there and say Drew.
I think it's a toss-up.
No.
I honestly think it's a
Ain't
toss-up.
no toss-up.
Let the man say what he
All right,
thinks.
go
That is
ahead.
why he is here.
I know what he's going to say, though.
I told you they were arguing before we even started. I told you.
Nah,
Keep it 100. Come on.
yeah, I'm going with Drew Holiday as the third best player on the floor.
I knew he was gonna
Drew
say
Holiday.
Tell us
Without
why.
question. The things.
I mean, you played
He
with
played
him.
with Drew.
He's been my teammate,
Yes.
so I know from experience on one note. But the things that this guy does on the court that go unnoticed, like obviously we have a defensive player of the year in Marcus Smart,
Right.
but that's cool. But for me, it's like levels to
Okay.
it. And once you play these guys on a personal level, you know, like, man, I got Drew Holiday in front of me today, or I got, you know, a certain guy.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday is that type of guy where it may not show up on the stat sheet, it may not show up in the highlights, but you know you had a long night in front of you.
So okay, Marcus Smart is on me versus Drew Holiday is on me. Drew Holiday is the one that worries you a tad
I'm worried
more.
about Drew Holiday.
Ooh.
And I'm not, and that's not taking any shots at Marcus Smart. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's one.
I know.
He's a top defender in the league.
Marcus Smart's your
He's
kind of
just
guy,
not-
so I know that you're not taking any shots
Yeah.
at him.
He's just not Drew Holiday on the defensive end.
All right, Paul.
I mean, I respect Drew, no doubt about it. I played against Drew, and you know, I just like how his game is mature. Even at this stage of his career, he's still making the All-Star game.
Yeah.
But the third best player is Jaylen Brown. I mean, he's younger, athletic. He's entering his prime. No, he's not a champion like Drew, and he hasn't been in those moments. So I get why, you know, Boogie will say that
Yeah.
because of the moments Drew's been in and the competition. And he has respect around the league. I know that, Drew. Every guard say, you know, from guys like Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, they
Yeah.
all respect Drew. But I'm going with the younger, up-and-coming all-star Jaylen Brown. So that's an advantage right there. They got the third best player on the court when they match up.
All right. Well, he thinks that Boogie thinks that the Bucks have the first and third best player on the court. You're saying that the second and the Celtics have the number 2 and 3.
I think they have the first and fourth, which makes this a great matchup.
Right.
Though. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That part we can agree.
All right,
on.
all right. So I'm sure, Boogie put Jaylen Brown right after
Yeah, absolutely.
Drew, right? Okay. So now let's go to the other guys on the court. You've got Al Horford, Robert Williams for the
This
Celtics.
is where it gets interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
For the Bucks.
I'm waiting to see what your answer is.
Okay,
All
go
right,
ahead.
so look.
I know mine.
All right, look. So when you talk about Brook Lopez and
Exactly.
Robert Williams,
Yes.
yeah, Brook Lopez, yeah, he is the better player. But Robert Williams can defend him. Like, is he a better offensive player? Yes. But Robert Williams can defend him.
You know who that guy is.
Al Horford can defend him.
You know who
No,
that
I know
guy
Brook. Brook is nice.
You know who
No,
that
I
guy
know Brook is nice. I know Brook is nice, but they got defenders for him. Like, he's not going to dominate.
It's shot blockers.
I was gonna say.
And then it's defenders. We know
They got Al Horford, the defender, Robert Williams, the shot blocker. They got both. That's what see what I'm saying? That's why
Robert
this
Williams is a
matchup.
for sure shot blocker.
Yeah, and Al Horford is a defender.
I don't know. Is Al Horford going Brook Lopez or is Al Horford going Giannis?
They going, you know how they mix it up.
Yeah, it's not a mix-up. You got to figure this out.
gonna
in playoff play. It's not a mix-up. that mix-up can change this
I was
whole
gonna
season.
I mean,
say.
can't nobody really guard dude though.
But you can't trust the
They
young
do in the
fella with him
playoffs?
because he is a shot
Well,
blocker.
Al Horford gonna give more physicality.
That's
He ain't
fine.
gonna just run through him.
Hey, that's
And
fine.
then when he go by Al
He's gonna
Horford,
go through him.
he gonna go through, and then Robert gonna be there to beat that up.
No, because Brook Lopez is out there spreading the floor, shooting 40 from the arc. That's where it gets tricky.
Yeah, that's where it gets tricky. Then we're gonna have to go with Grant Williams. Then we're gonna have to go small.
Yo, that's not gonna work against Giannis and Brook Lopez.
I mean,
that's
can't nobody guard Giannis.
And that's why
we giving you that.
I'm saying.
So let's just say nobody guard Giannis. We gonna give him his 35.
Okay.
We can't let him get 18.
No, he will give you 20.
No, we can't let that happen.
Hey, the season Brook Lopez is
he's not even averaging 20.
So how are you
when
guys?
we get off this set, let's go look up those numbers. He's having a great season.
You don't have to wait.
He's
Producer
having a
Nate
great
can
season.
help you out.
Man, what's
By
the
the way,
numbers
where is
say?
Chris
Fact
Middleton?
check.
Where is Chris Middleton in this discussion? By
We haven't got there yet.
okay,
We ain't got there
okay,
yet.
so you
Yeah.
think that of all the guys you've talked about, Chris Middleton is underneath on the list of best players on the floor?
He the fifth
think-
best player.
And the reason I'm saying I can say that
Mhm.
confidently, and the reason why
Mhm.
is, Chris battled some injuries this
Yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah.
He's still kind of finding.
Yeah,
his
He's still
yeah.
working his
I
way
think
back.
he's going to be a very, very important piece once the playoffs
Playoffs
start.
start.
He still has 20 plus games to get his rhythm, but
Yeah.
once that puzzle,
Then the equation changes a little.
I'm leaning towards Milwaukee taking this out of the East. Anyway,
But this the
so.
thing. Grayson Allen now. What you gonna do with him? How you gonna hide
He
him?
gonna do his job.
How you gonna hide him?
Hide him.
You gonna have to hide him.
Nah, I play with Grayson.
You gonna have to hide him.
No, you don't.
Man, what?
No, you don't.
You gonna have to hide
He
him.
gonna do his
Who he
job.
gonna guard? Who he guard?
Marcus Smart.
All right, pick and roll. All right, Marcus, come set this pick. I got Tatum. Okay, switch.
That's
all right, that's
fine.
how that's how that game worked.
I
Now
mean,
he
that's
he a
what the scout
liability.
report for.
He-
We
he-
waiting for the side step.
He gonna be
three.
He gonna be a liability. They gonna have to find somebody who can. He's athletic, 6'7", wings out here. He gonna be a liability. And it showed what they played last year. Went to Game 7. He caught some of that 40 piece that Tatum gave.
All right, so if we get that again, no disrespect to Philadelphia, but if we get an Eastern Conference Finals, Bucks, Celtics, who wins?
I think whoever go.
No. Who wins, Paul Pierce? Give me this. I think no.
No, this is Styles make fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Whoever got the home court advantage is gonna win.
You really think that that's that big a deal?
Yeah, that's huge. That's
I
huge.
can agree. That is huge.
So
But
whoever
I don't-
has Game
in
7?
this series, it
Whoever
doesn't
has
matter.
games.
Okay, so you think the Bucks
I
are?
think the Bucks are taking it.
Ooh, I think we got our swag versus them last year. I think it was a doubt
What's
before that
last year got?
because they put them out the playoffs.
What that got to do?
That
with
give you that
anything?
confidence though. Like when you walk in the gym, like we know we can
could beat this team.
like when you
Man,
match
this
up with
two
certain.
coaches later.
Think about
This
guys.
This two coaches. What's
It
that
don't
mean?
matter.
Like,
It's the same players.
man.
Think about this.
I don't
when
think
you
they got
played,
better from last
when
year.
you played and you knew who was guarding you. You knew you gave him buckets, right?
I don't think they got better from last year.
Who? Celtics?
I don't.
I mean, the numbers are better.
What? Malcolm Brogdon.
Scoring-wise,
You see, yeah.
Personnel wise, they
Our
put
bench,
some pieces in it.
our bench.
The benches improved as well. With your 2-star guys, have they gotten better?
Yeah, Jason Tatum's averaging 30.
Yeah, their numbers have gone up. Have they gotten better with making people around them better? Which has always been the problem.
Yeah, Malcolm
Those two
Brogdon
guys
is going to be.
You
Sixth
talking
man
about
of
a
the
bench
year.
guy? You talking about a bench?
Well, who you
guy.
want? What you want
Are
from
your
them?
2-star players better from last year with getting others involved and making them better?
It's not about making them better. It's the team is better. The team
How's
is
the team better if your 2-star
because we got the
players
best
don't make
record
you
because they
better?
got the best record in the league.
Man, regular
All right.
season and playoffs are two different stories.
Yeah.
All
brother.
right, all right. Well, what I
Yeah.
like about this argument
We know that.
is that we're gonna get
We
to
know
see-
that.
I can't wait to see this.
Regular
I was gonna
season
say-
is going through the motions.
This
we're
gotta
gonna
happen.
we're gonna get to
Hey,
see.
hold on though.
Okay.
Since you Milwaukee on, we got a bet. We got
Okay,
a
all
bet,
right. So
bet
what's the
steak
Milwaukee
dinner or
Celtics
something.
bet? What do you got? Dinner?
Bet,
All right.
bet a steak dinner.
All right. So the three of us are going to dinner, and one of you is paying. Do you see how I did that? Do you see how I did that? That was fantastic. And that's a vet move right there.